Welcome back to the OG podcast episode 11.
Wow.
Your favorite.
Dude, somebody else got to do the intro. Ethan's just he's going down
It has to be different every time.
We're on season 3, baby. That's right.
Our bi-monthly podcast.
No. It's season 3 now.
Oh,
'cause we had season 2 after that break.
What, like 2 episodes?
Yeah.
It was three.
Okay, so we have Brennan, of course. We have Nick.
Yes.
No Zach. We got Seth over
That's
there.
kind of the
on the
background.
And then we have
A brand new guest.
Yes.
Kaileb Abdul.
Speaking of dude, speaking of OG, like
Oh yeah.
OG.
Kaileb might be even more OG than me.
I guess it's OG.
Yeah.
OG.
Oh, he is OG. So,
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
So this is Kaileb. He has been a friend of ours for, like, forever,
God knows
basically.
how long? Probably like 8, 9. Wait, when did you? So basically, whenever you joined.
I started. So we were basically the reason we know each other is because we did the same summer competitive swim program.
Yep. You say competitive, like.
Well, it's not like if I just say, "Oh, we swam together." We swam together. It'd be like, what? You went to the same pool and like
Could've said
freaking.
we're on
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, just on the same general
Swim team.
Swim
Well, I
team.
wanted to make
Recreational swim team.
Yes.
There we go.
it's same. You added the same amount of words. It's competitive.
It's a rec league. It's
You
a
say-
rec league. It's essentially a rec league.
It's competitive swimming.
So it's like Merced,
Okay?
but it's like Merced
yes.
County, so it's like
Okay, so yeah.
Chowchilla. It goes down to Chowchilla.
That thing where
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
are in the pool and you
Kerman,
race.
Los Banos, Dos Palos, Atwater.
Dude.
and you know what? And there's like a few more teams that have come and go.
Just
like, ever since
help
then.
them
Just being
pinpoint our
there.
location.
Yeah. Why don't you just tell them exactly where we live?
Well,
No, come on. Don't actually say it.
We've already said. I think we've already said.
No, I think we said
It
that
doesn't-
one. Yeah.
Anyways.
The point
Yes,
is
yes.
we've known each other since we were like 10.
yeah.
Okay.
I mean, to give some like perspective, like I've been doing swim since I was like 4, and
Yeah, we
you've
kind
been
of
doing
joined
it
in late.
since-
Like I would think I was 8.
So 8. Whenever you joined, that's when we met. We just in. You know, I don't ever remember the first time meeting you.
Well, I mean, like it would have been obviously the first year that we
Maybe.
started, but I don't know what we actually. The first memory I have with you.
At 4 years old, Kaileb was already in like the high school.
Oh yeah, no, yeah,
Yeah.
He's already faster than everybody. He's like this little 4-year-old that's just
No.
going faster than.
No.
You'll see this kid. You'll see this kid in the
Two
Olympics
people fast.
one day. This is an Olympic athlete before.
No.
Yeah.
The,
You know the funny
yeah,
thing
there you
is,
go.
you know the
Minus
funny
the
thing is, a
stroke.
lot of people are like, "Oh, he's just always fast." I have ribbons from 7th and 6th place when I was in like 5, 6, 7.
And I still had those
Wow.
since
And-
I
Oh,
was
yeah, me
7
too, dude.
and all the way up to 18.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's where it's at, dude.
No, I'm saying like since I was 18.
Yeah, like
I've been getting those my whole life.
Yeah.
yeah. Well, like the biggest things for me, like when I was young, I remember like, we're not supposed to say names, right? So it's like there was so you know when you're young, like girls mature faster. So I wanted to beat this one girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that was like literally like I was like I need to beat her. I can't lose to a girl, you know. Like,
Yeah.
and so,
You know how demoralizing that is? Like you're a child. 'Cause when you're a kid, you cannot lose to a girl. Like if you're a
Yeah.
guy, like that's the last thing
it's
you
like
want.
it's a
Yeah.
lose-lose. If you go against a girl, it's a lose-lose. Because
Yeah.
if you lose, then okay, you know,
You got beat by a
you've
girl.
just got beat by a girl. But if you,
You win,
then
then
it's
you
like
just-
okay, it's kind of like
Duh.
Oh,
it's
wow,
not
yeah.
But yeah, they do mature faster, so they get faster than you.
Yeah, so
before you
girls
do.
up
Yeah.
until like middle school, even middle school girls are bigger than
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
some
Some of the guys
especially
I've
like
seen.
height-wise and
Yeah.
everything. A lot of the girls
Yeah.
are taller than the
Yeah.
guys in middle school.
Yeah.
So it kind of
Yeah.
started there, and then there was another kid. It's kind of hard to say without like mentioning any names, but
It's also short.
I guess it's like I guess
Yeah, at least he's short, but Caleb's kind of short
Um,
too. So
the name you could say it's like Jesus.
Yeah.
But if you,
Jesus is an Olympic swimmer. Yeah.
I don't. It's hard to say without a name.
honestly, if I don't know, you're
There's 2 people he's competing against his whole life.
I mean,
Yeah.
I mean,
Basically-
maybe we can make an exception if you really need to, and they probably wouldn't care. Just don't say the
Right.
first and last name like
Okay,
Seth did.
so there was a guy named Jesus. You guys
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
thousands.
So
of
yeah,
So
we
I thought it was
yeah,
Carter.
thousands of faces. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
we'll get to him.
that's the next phase.
But so it was him,
Such a
and
sense in
I
there.
set my mind. I was like, I really wanted to catch up to him, and I really wanted to beat him, and I did. Every day I would get in the pool, and I would like even just try like beating him in practice. Like that was what it took.
Yeah,
And then
I remember that phase.
Yeah, eventually. So that kind of went on till I was like 12, 13, and I started getting like this is when my time really started to like getting fast, and I would actually be really competitive, and then that's when I set my sights. So there was one more guy I had to beat to like take the title.
Yeah.
And that was Carter. So
Yeah.
and funny thing, technically I never beat him. I never.
Yeah.
He did
Yeah.
swim, and then
You
I
would have though.
I got in
Yeah.
I got in a position to do so, and then he left. I'm not trying to say he left. Like
Yeah.
I'm just saying like that's his decision. I'm not gonna like
Yeah.
scorn him or judge him for that.
Yeah.
And
He's just one of those.
But it's
Oh, go
more
ahead.
like I'm very appreciative of these people. I'm very grateful that I like had the chance to improve because they were in practice and I had someone to push myself.
Yeah.
So that's kind of
you're
like-
very motivated by
other people.
your competition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've always, because like I said, we've all swam. I've never, I think anybody that swims for a long time, they'll like, there's like, okay, you're a kid, you're slow. Huh?
That too.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
What did you say?
Sorry, he killed himself.
Oh, that too. But, it's not the most fun sport in the world. It's funny because like as a kid, I'll get back to my original point, but as a kid, like, you love swimming. So like someone tells
Yeah.
you, someone walks up to you and be like, yo, you want to swim every day in the summer? And you're just like,
like,
yeah. And then
yeah.
you're just like,
Yeah.
completely ruins like
Yeah.
fun swimming for you. Like,
Yeah, I can't swim for fun
you
anymore.
can't just,
No,
I can't just
I can't.
stand in the water and like
Exactly.
splash like you used to. It's like,
No.
I feel like if I'm in the pool, I'm
I have to
ready
go
to go.
fast. I
Yeah.
have to go fast.
Yeah.
So
You have those Vietnam flashbacks every time your foot touches the water.
exactly.
Yeah.
No, yeah. And anytime someone's like,
Yeah.
especially when you're in the season, you're just like, you're doing it every day, and then someone's like, oh, you want to go go swimming at my house?
You're
I'm
just like,
no.
oh, I
I
already
don't.
do that every day.
I'm like, I don't
wake
wanna
up
do that.
early.
I have a question for Brennan. So does that happen to you when you like touch balls?
That took a
He just gets the football flashbacks.
Oh.
Yeah.
Vietnam flashbacks for
Yeah,
touching
the
balls.
football, the basketball,
Feet balls.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
staying up playing with those balls. Yeah, it's,
It's like I
Yeah,
just gotta go
so
fast.
Brennan, you
I just gotta go hard.
One of the only people that didn't swim in this room, but like,
Well, I swam for a year.
He did.
oh, you did,
Yes.
you did.
I was
Yeah.
on the team for a year.
Has not swam high school.
Um,
yeah, he bitched
Yes,
out.
there
If
we
you
go.
ask anybody, nobody remembers. He just claims this.
I know. Honestly,
Not a
I
single
feel like
person
he,
remembers that I was on the team, but I was there every morning, and I was in the worst category, the one with all the slowest swimmers in the morning for the workouts. Even though I was like literally 5 years older than everybody else in my line.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Okay, so when you start out,
What? How old are you? 13?
I don't remember how old I was. I think
Well-
I probably was around 13.
So you don't remember how old you were.
I was probably around
You
13.
can't really remember a lot about it.
I was on
and
the swim.
nobody
Celeste,
knows-
Celeste
It's almost
knows
like
exactly
you
who I
didn't
am.
do it. What's the difference?
Celeste knows exactly who I am because of that year that me and my sister did it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I did the swimathon, which absolutely sucked.
oh, the swimathon, dude.
Oh, another
There's nothing
swimathon.
worse. There's nothing like. Okay, I was also a runner, and I can run long distances, and it's like super
Yeah.
calming. And I'm sure Caleb likes swimming for a long time because that's his thing. But whenever I'm swimming for like 2 hours straight, you're just like that's what the swim or an hour.
Yeah.
It's an hour straight. You just swim.
Yeah.
No, you don't stop. You're just under the water, and you're
Yeah.
swimming. And it's just like your
sounds-
head, your
Yeah.
goggles are like they're always a little too tight. You can never
Yeah.
get the right.
Oh my gosh,
You
that
can
was the
never
worst.
get the right like
So when you
tightness.
get out, there's like rings
You know
on
what
your
sucks,
eyes.
though?
yeah, and then it gives you a migraine. And you want to kill yourself. Yeah.
Dude, I used to get the worst migraines, and they would happen always at the swimathon.
Yeah.
And it would happen
God.
around lap like 60 or 70, like 70. And what'll happen is like I'll start like doing a flip turn, and I'll be like, "Whoa, that didn't feel right." Like
Yeah.
in my head, like I'm just like it's almost like doing like a somersault, and you get like dizzy. You're like, "What?"
Yeah.
And then it would get worse and worse each lap. And then it would get to the point where when I turn my head to breathe, like while I'm doing freestyle, I'd like look to the side, and like that quick like twitch movement to look to the side would like
Oh,
like,
yeah, you'd feel behind your eyes.
Yeah, I'd feel. Yeah.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah. And it got so bad one year. I got out like early. I think that year I only did like 80 laps.
Oh,
I got
only?
out.
Damn.
Dude, I
Okay,
got
wow.
out.
I did 20.
And in an hour?
Yes.
I
Wow,
think
that must have been the most excruciatingly.
There's no way Brennan did swim,
There's
dude.
no
I mean,
way.
that's got to be cap.
Dude, I'm telling you right
Mark
now.
probably did
Okay,
more
well-
than
Me and my sister did swim.
you. Mark probably did more than you. And Mark
Like-
was bad.
What do you mean, like, more than me?
I'm pretty sure
I have the
walked on
ribbons. I
bottom
have
of
the ribbons.
pool With 20-pound weights.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
have a
exactly.
first
No, I
place
believe
ribbon
you.
from
I
swim
believe
for
you.
my
It's just
backstroke.
weird.
Brendan, you could straight
that
up
nobody
walk. Yeah, you could
remembers.
literally like grab the lane line and like crawl 20 laps in and out. More than 20.
Yeah,
I probably did more. I'm exaggerating that
There's
number.
no way.
I honestly don't remember
There's
that.
no way. 20
You're like
laps in
one
an
upping in the
hour?
wrong
How do
direction.
you not
Yeah.
remember when you were 13?
Because it's one day of a sport that I did for 1 year and didn't like that all that much. So then I just don't remember it all that much.
Water polo when I was 13. I remember all that dumbass.
Dumb beep.
Dumbass.
That's what I picked up when I was over there.
Dude, water
It's
polo is
Oh.
hard.
Yes.
No, water polo is like cutthroat.
Water polo is so
God.
fun though. So
Did you actually play water polo? Like actually?
Yeah,
do it?
I did
Yeah.
all. So I did all 4 years in high school, and then I joined college. I'm Merced College, so just the JC. And yeah, so my first season, my first thing I did when I got to college was water polo, and the practices went from being 2 hours to 3 hours. And I remember that first
Jeez.
week, dude. Every single guy was burnt, like
Mhm.
flaking skin
Oh,
and
yeah.
like burnt. Because that first summer was so hot. Let's see, what was that? So that was I graduated 20. So that was 2019. That was the fall of 2019, and that was a hot,
The before
hot.
time.
Yeah, it was a hot fall. But
Back
I
in
will
the good
say,
old days.
like, water polo is one of the
Before you
best
could
things
go
I've
out.
ever done. I made a lot of good friends.
I wish I was good at that. Because every time we played it for like swim, nobody knew what they were doing.
No.
And then Caleb one day just
Oh my
walks
gosh.
in, knows what he's doing. He starts like flapping out of the water, like he like starts levitating, and then he does like a 360.
Backwards, like
he does like
This
a,
that one all the time pissed me off. I'm just sitting there like covering him this way, and I just see his whole elbow come across.
yeah. Whenever you try to
Backhand.
slide it, you just like he
Yeah.
starts like spinning, and then he just sends the ball flying like 100 miles per hour, and then the goalie just
the goalie.
his head falls off.
What's
and
funny
blood
is
just
like
starts
when we
filling the
play, there's no rules.
no.
Like so normally every time, dude. Normally in like a normal game, well the pool for one would be much
Half freaking-
yeah.
bigger. Like that we play is so tiny.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
play in a tiny.
'Cause
we play like
we play
50
long
people.
ways in the pool, and there's only 6 lanes. So imagine kind of like walking up and down like a 6-lane pool.
Yeah.
You know, it's only the width of that, and there's
Probably
not
25
much
feet.
room. And there's a bunch of kids. It doesn't even matter how many kids are on the two teams. Like people are just
Yeah.
like literally like it would just be whoever has the ball, you're wrestling them under.
You
Pretty
literally
much,
just
yeah.
drown them until
Yeah.
they give it up.
Yeah.
Did it
yeah.
fall off?
And that's not how water polo is played. But I learned stuff. I've learned a lot. Like when I over my 4 years.
Yeah.
I met a lot of people. Went to a lot of parties. Those are interesting.
Oh god.
I remember one time. I walked into a pub, one of the Merced water polo parties, and I walk in, and the first thing I hear is, "Get this guy a Corona!" and
God.
freaking.
That has a different meaning. Now.
Oh
Get
yeah.
this guy Corona!
Oh no.
He starts coughing in your
Get
face.
this guy Corona. So yeah, like next thing I knew, I had a Corona in my hand, and I'm like, and what's funny about me is like I actually don't like alcohol. I've actually gotten more used to like I can drink, I'm just like I'm not an big alcohol drinker. Like it's just like the taste for me. It's like I just can't put it down.
I feel like a
It's
lot of
so
people
hard.
that drink alcohol don't drink it because it tastes
Yeah, they
good.
don't. They
No,
just drink it
Yeah.
to
I
feel
know.
good.
It's so hard for me to get past the taste. Like I'm trying to, and I'm just like, no, I can't. Like I'm gonna throw up. Like I'm
Yeah.
gonna spit this out. I'm gonna throw up.
Yeah.
And I have a lot of drinking stories. I'll
Oh,
get to
jeez.
it. I don't know how long do you guys do the podcast for.
We usually go
How
like
much
an
time do we
hour to
need?
an hour. And a half.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, this one's kind of casual. I just had a Corona and it was fun. They did like beer pong and stuff. I don't think they were actually drinking. They were just kind of throwing the ball around. But
Dude, that's the thing about drinking is if you don't drink, you don't get to play all the fun games.
Yeah.
that's yeah.
That's true.
It's like
You're not-
Okay, but honestly though, they're not that fun.
Some of them are
They're
fun.
so funny.
Beer
I
pong,
love
like-
beer pong.
You have to have
I
a
love
good
beer
party,
pong.
good environment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of gay because everyone's just sitting around watching four people
Yeah,
play
like,
ping pong.
That's
so-
true,
There's
yeah.
like 5-6 games and you're just going ham. You're
Yeah.
running the
That's
table.
true.
Well, yeah, obviously there are people that
When you
just
run the
don't really
table,
care.
oh,
They
there
just
we
want to
go.
drink, but
That's
like
fun.
some of them look fun, and I'm just like,
Yeah.
you can't just walk up and be like, I'm gonna play, but I'm not gonna drink.
I've only played three
Yeah,
of them.
yeah,
I've
you
only
can't.
played three of them, and
Yeah.
the actual there's one that's actually pretty fun. It's called Beer Die.
Beer
Oh,
diet.
that
I've
one.
played that. That is
That's
so fun.
That game
You
is
just
fun.
toss-
And you don't need alcohol to play that game.
Yeah. I mean, you don't.
It's like you have to like dive on the floor sometimes to like save.
Yeah. Okay. So for those
Brennan
that
would
don't
be
know,
the
I'll
guy.
explain-
Brennan would be the guy that
Oh
would
my
jump
gosh.
across the room just to catch something. Just
He
like
would. I don't
like
even
beer
know what
pong,
it is,
like
but
if
I
you
just
play the
know.
role, like
I just know that Brennan put his heart into it.
I'll give you like
Hey.
a
The
quick
beer diet
explanation.
is played like that, bro.
Yeah, no, like
It's
it's
outside.
competitive.
No, it's competitive. Like
Diving
it
for the
is.
dive.
Yeah, you have to dive for
So-
this small little object that bounces
Yeah,
off.
so
this
basically,
table.
you're on a big
In
table.
Erratic.
all right,
freaking
fine, you
motion.
get a pass, Brennan. You get a pass.
It's a big table that you're throwing this die up into the sky, and you have to land on the table, and it has to bounce off the table and hit the floor for you to get a point. Okay.
Okay.
Wait,
And
And it
yeah,
has to pass. I think it has to
It has to
pass
pass the
the
midway.
midpoint. So
It
when you
has
throw
to
it up
be
in the
high
air,
enough.
it has
Yeah.
to be on the kind of like a tennis
Yeah.
table.
Yes.
But it's
So
like more like badminton. It has to be.
who comes up with
yeah.
this?
Yeah, it's
Exactly.
weird.
Don't
It's
we-
weird.
Dude,
Okay,
and
so
It's probably
Hey,
the best drunk you
the
can
fun
get.
part about this game though is as soon as it hits the table, you and your partner have to like be like
on guard.
on guard and
'Cause
make
this-
sure that
yeah.
this die is not going to touch the floor, because then you
What?
lose. Because if you lose, you down the entire drink that you have on the table with you.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the thing about this game that makes it the most fun is that if you die someone, or I don't know what you would call it, but
Yeah.
You kill someone.
you cup someone or you cup
So
someone
what you
with
do?
die.
So there's four. So on the corners of this table, there are red solo cups.
Yes.
And so dying someone is when you throw this little tiny dice up into the air, and it goes all the way across the table and lands in the cup on the opposite side. It's way harder.
It's
said
so
than done.
hard, yeah,
It's so hard. It's this tiny dice, and like the catch about this whole game is like, so you throw this dice up, it'll go over onto the other side of the table. It'll hit the table, and you and your partner have to scramble this. It's a square object, so it's
Yes.
bouncing so erratically, like it can just change direction like in an instant, and you got to be there with your hand catching this tiny
With
object.
one hand.
It's honestly.
If you touch it with your
Yeah.
other hand, it's their point.
Yeah. And then sometimes
Hey,
you gotta
you
do it
know
when
Brennan
you're-
throws it up like this.
No, you can do that. You can do that. You can do that. You can
It's
bounce
like,
it up and catch it.
Yeah.
I'm talking about your
Yeah,
card.
the point is
your-
just
your-
not,
the way
not
you play
to let
card
it
games.
off, or not to let it hit
Oh,
the
my.
ground. You don't want it to hit the ground.
Yeah, well, you know.
I don't do that purposely though. I
Brennan,
just throw
Brennan,
my cards down.
okay, we're
For content,
Brennan,
yeah, I guess
Brennan
we.
literally whenever we were playing a card game yesterday or 2 days ago, whatever,
Oh.
and he was literally he like
he said those too.
you like lay down your cards when you're done with them, like when you're like, oh, I got all the cards.
Yeah.
You know, a normal person just puts their cards down like a normal person.
Yeah.
And you just slap.
Yeah.
Brennan just like
just kinda
just slams his cards.
He
up
like
and
no,
just-
he
What
like
I do is I
It's like
just drop them.
It's
I
just like
no,
he's
no, no,
taking
no.
his dick out
He
of
goes
his
like
pants
this.
and
He
just
goes.
Yo.
He gives him a little toss.
Yo.
yeah.
Yo. Your mom probably watches this.
No, she doesn't.
She
just
definitely does not
He
watch
just
this.
puts it out. He puts it out. He
Yeah, he
says,
literally,
"I
like, he-
win." He's like, "What's this?"
No,
game?"
it's not even. I'm
He
not
goes like
even
this.
winning
He like
either.
throws it up in the air.
I'm
It's
not
like,
even winning
ugh.
either. I have it in my hand and I go and throw it down.
He
on
says,
the table.
"Read them and weep," and that's what he says.
Basically, but I
That's
just don't.
what
I
I
don't
do.
mean for it to be like a cocky thing or anything like that. I just
He goes-
I just throw
he
it
goes-
down.
What's this game called? I win.
What?
The game is called I Win.
Oh my God,
And
no.
he just puts his cards down and he says, "I win."
No, yeah, but anyway, yes, that's beer die. It's fun, and
Okay.
that was that whole.
So basically
that whole
it's
That was like a really like convoluted
Yeah.
mix
So
of like
one
beer
person has
die.
one die.
Yep.
They throw it up in the air. It has to be so many feet high, or else we'll call it too low.
Yeah, too low.
It has to hit this side. These guys have to catch this die. So I throw it up. It hits, and it can like bounce wherever it goes, right?
Yep.
So then you have to like, it's on grass obviously, there's an open space, and you have to go catch it before it's the ground.
Right.
Yep.
So they're talking about the cup thing. So if I throw it and it lands in the cup in one of the four corners, you win the game.
And so also
Ah.
another cool thing is
Basically, yeah.
if this die falls off the table, and you have like
Oh, FIFA.
yeah, so
Oh,
if you
FIFA.
kick it, if you kick the dice and then your partner catches it,
Oh, FIFA.
it's a point in
Yeah, you
your
know how that
favor.
is.
So you can actually turn their point into your point.
Yes.
So like that's if they overthrow the table.
Yeah.
What it sounds like, this is how I imagine every alcohol game is ever created. So basically, you come up with a simple idea like that, like
Just a
throwing
game.
your dice in
Throwing
there,
a die.
and then as soon as something
Bad
happens, like something like
Yeah.
out of the like.
Yeah.
Oh, what if I kicked it? Like it just lands on
Well,
someone's foot. You're like, all right, so if you kick it, basically
Yeah.
we're gonna this girl over here in the corner is gonna take her shirt off and start
Oh
pouring.
my god.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah,
Alcohol.
that's the fun part about it. Is coming up with the fun part about a beer
How
game
far can you
is
go
not
without getting
making up the original game. It's what's gonna happen with the beer. Like how does the beer get involved? That's what's
If the
fun
die
about
lands on your left nut, you're gonna
it. You're gonna
go over to your
Yeah.
partner and I don't know, suck his.
But yeah, that's like what? That's like some of the rules that they make up for beer not beer die, like beer pong. Like if you make the middle the middle cup
The
in
first
beer pong,
one, yeah.
as the first cup, you have to take off your pants if you're a guy, or you have to take off your shirt when you're a girl.
Yeah, or like if you
Well, what?
or like
Yeah,
if
the-
or
what
if
is this playing?
B cup.
The bitch
Oh,
ass-
yeah,
obviously B cup.
Or I seen one.
Yeah.
Or I seen a rule where, or like we played with this rule at my friend's bachelor party. It was if you're currently drinking and they throw the pong and it lands in your cup, like if you're drinking and then you like take
Yeah.
a break and they throw the pong and it lands in your cup, you have to drink. You lose.
my
You just
God.
lose the game.
Yeah.
So you have to drink all of your cups.
There's titty cup, titty cup, where if you land in one of the side cups that are already out, if you make
No,
it
that's a
in,
real thing.
the person has to flash. That has to flash.
You can just tell that drunk people made.
Yeah,
this.
this was a bunch of frat guys at a college party who made these rules.
Yeah.
100%.
No, that
Well, because I bet you
that-
someone did it. Because probably someone was like, did
It's
it
the
and was like,
rule.
oh my god. Well, what happens? Like that was awesome. Something has to happen.
Yeah, something
now.
has to happen.
No,
Like, something
that's-
has to happen now.
that's
And
what's-
so he's like, now you lose.
Yeah.
You drink.
No,
that was
I-
impossible. There's no way it could happen.
I remember that specific rule. That's when I felt probably the most just like, so it was Brennan's party in specific. We were playing water pong. That's the only time I've ever played
Yeah, I've never
beer
actually
pong.
played
It was
alcohol
the
with alcohol.
water pong, right, without alcohol. And some kid threw it in the side cup like that, and he goes, "Oh, we're doing titty cup," and I was like, "I gotta get out of here."
Dude.
I have no idea. I have no
No.
idea what I'm doing.
And,
These kids know way more than me.
oh, no.
That's what I'm saying though. Is that beer pong / dirty water pong, whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
It's actually fun. Like they actually,
is.
they
It's a
actually
fun
made a good
game.
game.
Yeah, but like the game, but even the fun thing is like even the game itself, like you can disinclude the beer and
Yeah,
have it
which
still
I've-
be
Exactly.
really
I've
fun.
never once played it with alcohol, and I always have fun. I always have fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean beer pong. Yeah, beer pong is the only one I played without the beer. That's the only one I played. So
Oh, so all
You
the other
guys
ones you
probably
played with the
more
beer.
fun than-
no, no. I've just seen
You're
them
not-
being
No, the
played.
best rule, hands down. The
You're
best
not-
rule, hands down,
It's a lot more athletic.
is
Yeah,
when
exactly.
you troll.
Shit, like, you play with the good
You
people.
troll.
Wait, you troll. Yeah, if you troll, that means you didn't make a single cup in the game that you just lost in.
get
So
to
you
that
have to
table.
sit under the table for the entirety of the next game.
Oh my God.
That's true.
Yep.
That's true.
I've never heard of that.
That one's the best.
Tristan Crowley did that.
Yep.
Wait, you didn't make a single cut?
Didn't make a single
Why do you?
cup.
Why
So
do
if you
you
don't
say
make a
the
single
full
cup,
you
you
have
have
to-
to go
you have
into
to sit
it.
under the table.
So that-
You're like, yeah.
Did you believe that?
Do you guys do the rule where like if
Yeah.
it
Yeah,
misses,
I
if
do.
it misses and it comes back, whoever gets it like gets to go again?
Yep.
So like you would just fight over this ball
Yep.
sometimes.
As soon as the ball starts rolling back, dude, like I've had people literally like slant, like look like they're gonna break the table in half, like trying to grab it before
grab
the other
this
team
ball,
gets it.
yeah.
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 There's just so many rules that make the game so fun.
It's kind of like Uno, like in a way, like oh you can make your own rules or you can play the original.
That's
way.
true, because no one actually plays the original.
Yeah,
one.
like they say, because the original Uno actually says you can't stack +4s, and I think they
Yeah.
say you can't stack
Yeah.
+2.
No, you-
But
yeah,
I
you
never
can't
did
stack.
that. We didn't when we
That's
played
what I'm
I've
saying,
always
but
played
it's
like
so much more fun if you're like
Yeah.
+4
No, yeah.
and you look at the dude next
If
to
you
you and he
actually-
smiles and smirks at you and looks at the dude next to him
Yeah.
and is like, you're done.
If
Yeah.
you actually read the rules, it's so boring.
Yeah, the game of
Yeah.
Uno is so
You're
boring.
like,
we played Dose.
Oh my gosh, it's
Uno
trash.
2, and it's so boring. You
It's
can't do
bad.
anything. You can't stack.
Dose sucks.
It's honestly just a horrible game.
Yeah, it's just you're playing your cards like, okay, I'm drawing. It's like, that's kind of boring.
One person gets to draw. Like
So-
or like when you can't play, you can only draw one card and then you're done. You
You
can't
just-
keep drawing until
yeah.
you can play.
It's so dumb.
So it's like, and there's actually no way that you can that you can keep gaining
Yeah,
cards.
yeah. So yeah, it's not like Uno where it's
There's
like
no
aha,
draw.
draw until you freaking
Yeah.
have to play. and then you have one dude who has the entire deck in his hand. You just all laugh at each other
Exactly.
until someone gets the swap card.
Oh my god.
And that's fun to play too. Someone gets the swap card. He's like,
Yeah, there's
"I
like
swapped with
there's
you."
like there's like cards where it's you like if you do a 7 or something.
Yeah, if you have a 7, you can switch with someone. 0, everybody goes.
Yeah,
to
I've
the
never.
right.
I've only played it like that once too. I don't know.
I feel like that one's fun.
It just goes to show that Uno sucks, and the only reason people play it is because everybody else made it better.
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah.
And Uno, like the Uno, like social media, they try to be like, actually, that's not how it works, and everyone just dunks on them. They're like, no, shut up, Uno.
Yeah.
You don't know what you're talking about.
It's like if those are the rules, then you wouldn't have an Instagram or a social media page because you wouldn't have gotten that
Exactly.
popular. Like because
Yeah.
it's just not fun to play the base game. The fun part about all these games is being able to screw your friends over.
yeah. It's ruining.
I just
friendships.
love
That's
screwing
the bad
my
part.
That sounds like
Yeah.
Whoa. No, okay. Yeah. How else can I say that without making it sound?
I mean, no, you didn't say that. I said.
Oh, okay, good. That's 'cause I checked.
Like party games in general are just like really. It's weird how people come up with like party games. Like
Yeah.
there's just like a central like premise. Like okay, we have the X amount of this, and okay, let's make a game out of it. You know?
Yeah.
Like we have these cups. Like let's make a game out of it. We have this.
They all have something that you have to throw. Like I've never played a party game that you don't like throw something.
Yeah, pretty much.
What do you mean?
I'm talking
You
about
ever
like
play,
party,
bobsled?
Like
beer pong,
like a
beer
beer
die,
game, like a-
king
Just like a party.
king
game.
cup.
It's because it's funny because when you're drunk,
You
you're not
throw it, it's just
coordinated.
erratic. It's
Yeah.
so yeah.
You have no hand-eye coordination, so you just completely miss the table.
I think
That's probably just you.
No, I don't. I've never played a game like one of those games with alcohol. Like not one time.
In that silence, that was
Just like-
nobody.
I haven't. I have not played any of those
just
games
like
with
nobody
alcohol.
believes you swam.
Oh my God, I swam.
Yeah, you go party with the eagle at the top of that mountain.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
It was,
yeah. Yeah,
It was a
and with
hawk. Thank you.
the girl in the red dress.
Oh my.
What's the story behind that one?
Which one? The hawk or the
I-
girl in the red
You guys
dress?
talking about hawks and eagles?
Yeah,
all
it's
over?
a previous podcast.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to
we
go
can
watch.
cancel
You're gonna have to
it,
go
yeah.
catch up, Caleb.
Yeah, what are you
Not a
doing?
true fan.
Dang, I
Do you
don't
even
even watch
listen to the OG podcast?
You don't even watch the podcast and you're
I
guest
watched
starring on it?
because I watched the first like 5, and then I like.
Then you would know.
Then you would know.
Because you guys didn't post
You would
anything
know.
about it, so I didn't know if there was more.
Because the first episode is when I
Yeah.
talk about the hawk.
First episode, yeah.
Yeah. So
I
you
Fake
lied to us.
fan.
Fake fan.
Fake
Yep.
fan.
You watched the first
I watched
5,
the
but
first
only the first
I
2
did,
minutes.
I did, but I just
Yeah.
must have forgotten.
I'm not a fan.
First
Yeah, I
one.
know. Whenever Brennan starts talking, everyone just goes.
You fall asleep and turn on the
Everyone's
podcast.
like, mind. Dude, you know what's funny is I don't know if can they hear Seth?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had Kyle as a guest on
Oh,
one
like
of
in the
our podcasts
back.
who was in the
I
back.
just think it'd be
Yeah.
funny if he like said something and we all laughed.
Just laugh.
And like no one heard
Yeah.
what he said, so we're just kind of
Just
like,
silent.
yeah. yeah.
It's really funny, Seth.
Yeah. What if we
It's like
just did
Seth's
that?
dead the whole time.
Yeah, just troll the viewers by just laughing and be like,
Yeah,
ah,
Seth's
Seth
not
said
here.
something funny. He actually didn't say he didn't say anything at all.
Seth's a figment of our imagination.
What
Wake
if
up,
you
people.
guys-
Oh, no.
what if I was actually like just CGI here.
Oh, we just he's like
Nick was that good.
He
Just make Seth in the background and he's not actually there.
I mean, they don't
that
know.
reminds me of all those times.
Seth has never been real.
Oh, he got cut off. It was just like a voice.
He had a glitch in the
It was a
system.
glitch.
Sorry to call it
It reminds me of all those times when I was like, so for those that don't know, we had this like really old.
Yep.
That's so like that's
Yeah.
why I say like when I'm OG, I'm like kind of OG.
Yeah.
And in a
Where
way.
did
We
Idiot
had this
Playground
old-
go?
Oh, dude, where did they go?
Why is it the first one you go?
Okay, so
Brennan had his own clout too.
Yeah, yeah.
our YouTube
Yeah,
channel.
he also has a TikTok.
Oh, that's right. Brennan does have a TikTok.
I have TikTok. I had a YouTube channel.
Is it
Together,
what is it? Brennan
we
Kyle
are-
Mason.
What?
Silly
You know Sam Namner?
I don't know. I honestly don't
Probably.
know. I know it's not.
Okay, so we
Anyways.
had a yeah. I don't. No one really cares.
That's true.
Next point.
So we had a YouTube channel
Good
called
point, good point.
Idiot Playground.
Yes.
Consisted
So
of
so yeah, it was me, Zach, Nick, and Caleb.
yeah, and
And-
Brennan came on
No,
actually
I-
a few times.
Brennan
I guest
cameo.
started on a few things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
But it was like
this
the-
is like what I was in freshman year.
This was like 7th. I think we started 7th grade summer.
It was
right?
no, it was the. I think it was
Or
the
eighth
summer
grade
of me going into freshman year.
Yes,
and then
yes.
you guys going and Nick and Zach going into.
So it was
eighth.
Yes.
us. So it was us going into
Yeah,
freshman
and
year.
then,
so it was that
um,
summer.
So like first we just did like you know, we did like some gaming videos, like random games. Then we started making skit videos.
Skits.
Yeah.
That's where
That's
what
where
we-
Idiot Playground just popped
Yeah.
off and got
Yeah.
their stardom.
that's where we got our 200
Since then,
subscribers.
since
Yeah.
then, they've never been the same. They've just been different people.
We
Well,
just
we
kind of
are-
like, I don't know. For a while we were like, oh, this is cringe, but I was kind of like talking to Nick, and I don't really talk to Ethan about it that much, but like my genuine feelings on like that old YouTube channel was like, it may be cringe, but
It's
We're-
good.
I was having so much. Okay, it's not good. But I was having
for the people
so
making it. You guys were all 8th and 9th graders. It was a good YouTube channel.
Oh,
for
you know
guys
what?
being
If it was
kids.
2000, if it was 2006,
Yeah, YouTube like
we would have
old
popped
YouTube.
off.
Oh, yeah.
We would have
Oh,
popped
yeah.
off because stuff like dumb stuff like that is exactly what
Yeah,
went
like
viral.
Smosh, like
Yeah.
old
Yeah, that's how like
Smosh.
all old small.
We
Yeah.
literally just set up a camera. We had no script. We just had like an
it was
idea,
just-
and then we just ran with
went
it.
with it.
And
Yeah.
then Nick would like, he was the editor.
Yeah.
and he would.
Yeah.
That's how he basically learned how to edit. And
Yeah.
He would we'd be like, oh, just edit that in later.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why I was saying like earlier,
Yeah.
like when they were like talking about Seth being fake, like oh, just edit him in, because I would always be like Nick, just edit it in, just
there
put
was
it in,
this,
just like
there was
put, like,
this
a
one
fake.
where we started off the video with like a basketball shot,
And it was just
and Caleb was just like, "Why can't you just edit the ball going in? Like just edit the ball going
oh
in."
my god, dude, I remember that.
Yeah.
Like I very clear, like vividly remember that. And Ethan started
And you know
laughing.
what's funny?
Ethan was the first one to laugh because he was like, "What?" Like, he's like,
And you know,
No,
you
you
know
can't-
what's funny? I know exactly how to do that now.
just the funny part is
I can actually do it now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, we make fun of voice cracks here, all right? That's all you do.
Dude, so that what was that video? That was the
Oh, okay.
that was like the wild
What?
man showing.
Nothing.
What just happened? I'm so confused.
That was like the wild man.
I kind of
showing.
zoned out there for a second. Sorry, Caleb. Continue.
Sorry, just broke the matrix a little bit.
That's still over there.
Simulation.
Yeah, no.
Edit him in. Edit, wait, we don't know what to say. Edit him in. But yeah, like kind of like what I was saying like earlier though, like even though it was really like childish and it was a little bit cringe, I guess.
Yeah.
But it just reminded me like how much fun I had like just making videos.
Exactly,
And just
yeah.
doing it and like kind of like and then that's what Nick was explaining to me when he was telling me about the podcast and how he started it. And it was like he just wanted something to edit, to do.
create,
Yeah,
yeah.
to create and like we always had fun making these
Dude,
podcasts. and,
one
like,
my
not-
favorite
not videos,
memories, pretty much just of that time, is Skype calling Caleb and saying,
Yeah.
"Hey, there's a new video up. You gotta watch it right now." And then I would just get his reaction.
And I'm like,
And
dude,
he would
and I
just
would.
freak
And then Nick
out.
cut his finger and went to the hospital. And
That was okay. that was after the channel. That was we were here in this house.
yeah,
So it was like the first time I had called Caleb in like a year maybe or something.
Yeah.
We hadn't texted in a long time, maybe 6 months.
And he was just like,
And-
I made this video. I was like, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, was
And
this
then-
when you put out like the video just randomly of
I think it was
like
like
the
Yes.
old memory video?
I think it was the.
No, that was recently.
I think that was the end. It was
Yeah,
called, a
it
video
was the
called The
end.
End. And it was,
And it was
like,
the one that we filmed
One-
we had filmed it for the
Yeah.
trailer
yeah.
for the next one.
yeah, and then you just
yeah.
like
it was like
Yeah.
a super age old.
That one wasn't bad. Come on, I did pretty good on that.
No,
one.
you know, the funny thing is like you can look at the videos and see like the progression
The
of
growth.
like
Yeah.
of like Nick's editing skills and like our, you know, it's just like a growth. Like you can even see like
Yeah.
even our features like we're like growing.
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
see
It's
Nick getting
almost like
skinnier
a
throughout the
snapshot in
videos.
time. It's I don't know. It was I was kind of like indulging myself in these videos.
Yeah.
like, a few days ago, and it was just like very nostalgic. And
Yeah.
it brought back a lot of good memories.
Yeah, I kind of regret having Marin delete the awesome
Mm.
videos. See, yes,
No,
they were
we
bad.
just
They were
we
super
just
bad.
keep those. We
But
keep
it's like-
those.
but-
Hey, some you just keep archived. Like anyone can rap.
Yeah.
You just keep that.
Just keep that archive. So that
we
when
keep
you-
that off
there's
the
a few
book.
videos that are just too bad.
Yeah, but they're so bad
These-
that's what
that's
makes
my
them
only
good.
one.
And you know what's funny?
Well, that's the ones that you quote are the bad ones.
Exactly.
Well, yeah, because The one that we quote the most is the one that's completely deleted and never to be seen again.
It's just gone.
Yeah.
It's the merch announcement.
Yes. I archived every other video. That one I deleted it.
Nick's just like, he's depressed. He has a broken foot or something,
Oh my
broken
God.
toe. He's just by himself.
You guys were all in a swim meet except for me. I was
Yeah.
just
Nick's
sitting
just
at
like,
home.
where did Idiot Playground go?
We're out of swimming.
He's this little kid with the high pitched voice. He's like, I got some merch.
I tried to take it on my own. All right,
Dude,
fine,
you
I'll
did.
do it myself.
It's
You know, just
I'll do it myself.
But it's
Yeah.
funny because that's exactly what Caleb did. Was he was just like, I got to make a video.
Dude,
Exactly.
I did too, and that was my my cringe.
we
Anyone
were
can rap.
so-
We were
we were
so
just-
desperate.
we were
for
trying to get it-
content.
See, the funny
Yeah,
thing is,
we were
I
just
don't
trying to
remember
keep
that
it alive.
anyone can rap being that bad. I don't remember.
No,
being
it
that
was
bad.
horrible.
it was bad.
No,
Was it that bad?
horrible.
I think you have a lot of dreams.
No, because I remember the merch.
Swim dream.
The what?
Oh yeah,
the
that
swim
dream where you
dream.
swam.
Dude,
On the
I
swim
will
team.
go home and I will send Nick pictures.
Whoa! He's sending Nick pictures.
Of the ribbons.
Brennan,
Of-
Nick pics.
We're not supposed to
of
talk
the
about that, Brennan.
Of yes, sending him Nick pics.
If you didn't
Of
know,
the
Nick pic.
Nick pic, dude. Of the ribbons that say Brennan Mason on the thing for swim races. Okay, I'll send it to you guys.
Great
no,
filmographer.
Not yet. Not yet.
That day will come eventually.
I mean, let's not forget Ethan's. This is not my only horn.
That one
The
wasn't
first
even
video-
supposed to be a
So-
YouTube video.
the reason we started this YouTube channel.
Oh, I
was
have a
me
really
and-
funny story
me and-
about that.
Yeah, so me and Nick would just make videos on like Splice, like this
Yeah.
old YouTube editor or this old
Video editing.
iPhone editor.
Yeah.
And we just like we got this unicorn mask somehow. I don't know why we
Yeah.
got this mask, but then I just put it on. And for some reason everyone likes my Arnold Schwarzenegger impression.
Yeah.
Yo, get to the chopper. So that was just like I was obsessed with doing that. So then I would put on the mask, and then we went on Omegle. That dumb
Oh,
video
God.
website.
No, dude.
Yep.
So
Oh my
I
God.
just we just hire a video cam on, and then
Yep.
I just would just sit there with the mask on, and then
card
there's this
grabs.
random person,
Yeah.
like just like typed in the chat, like I don't even remember what you were saying, but then they were
Yeah.
like Kark ? I was like, what? I was like, Kark? So that became the name of the unicorn character. So then we made a video like of Kark's origin story. It was just, I don't know, me doing dumb things, and at the end, I'm just like, this is not my only horn, and then I pointed to my, the horn or whatever, and then I went, yo, and then I like hip thrusted to the camera, and then it just cut.
And you know what's funny?
I don't remember this.
Because it was never uploaded to the internet. Oh, and I told you it would come off.
Basically,
I'd
it was
say just
Somebody's
something.
shaking the table.
a wee wee joke.
Anyways,
It was
I know.
it was a wee wee joke.
I actually know the origin of the Kark.
The mask or like
Like the actual
name.
why he said Kark?
Why
the
the
origin-
Omegle person put Kark in the chat?
Why?
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 Because at the time, there was a popular thing on YouTube about this llama named Carl. You remember that?
Oh,
Did he just misspell it?
Yeah. So
Oh
like we
my
were saying
God.
that we were saying that we're
kills people.
yeah. So you said that, and,
And
then
so
they
I
like
stabbed
typed
him
in
46
Kark question mark. They misspelled it.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
yeah.
dude,
makes sense. That makes
llamas
so
with
much
hats.
sense.
Oh my
Dude,
god.
yeah, shout out to people who know that.
Oh my
Anyways.
dude, that's a
Yeah, that's
If you want a
it-
trip, dude,
that's
that
If you
would-
owned a 3DS, there's no way you didn't know about that, right? Like that was on the 3DS, like when a reason I knew about that was because I saw it on the little like
flip note thing.
no, so on the 3DS
Oh,
there was
yeah.
like a 3DS like TV like network thing, and
Yeah.
they had like free episodes, and one of
They
them
put
was
llamas
the
with hats on
llamas
there?
with hats. They yeah.
No, they
that is
didn't.
that's so vulgar.
No.
He kills people.
That's
in
how
every
I
episode.
watched. That's how I watched.
just-
That's how I watched Dinosaur Office. Was on.
There is an
on the
episode
DS.
What is
where he
Dinosaur
cuts off
Office?
people's
Dude.
faces and they're flying through the screen.
I know what
Okay,
Dinosaur
but-
Office is. I didn't know that was on.
meat
I'm telling you, it was
Dragon Man
on the
orphans?
3DS. I swear to God.
The
it was
orphan
on
stomper?
The baby hands,
Baby.
the baby hands that fly through the portal.
Anyway.
Shrek is life.
Oh
That's
my
different.
god.
It's really weird.
Shrek is love.
Old YouTube
Anyways,
is.
I have a funny story.
Yeah.
I have a funny story if you guys want to continue on to the
No,
onto the Karks.
I don't want to talk about Shrek is love.
So the
That came out when I was in like 7th grade.
Oh god, it was. I had a friend that knew it word for word. He
Oh,
would say it all the
no.
time. Anyway, Nick, continue.
What's the
yeah,
funny
so the Kark clip, I like edited lightning coming out of his
Yes.
thing, right?
Yep.
And
Out of the horn, out of the top horn, not the.
Yeah.
no,
Oh, out of my
bottom horn.
my thrust.
yes, you said this is not my only horn.
And then
Yeah.
yeah, I thought the lightning came out of the
Yeah,
The lightning
so
came out of
you
the
just
horn in
busted
the
it and
other
the
one.
lightning
Yes.
came out.
That was the
The end video.
the lore of Kark is that he shoots it out of the horn, but he said this is not my only horn.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I
This is
forgot
like-
about the deep.
Anyways.
lore
This is like
of
the
Wild
equivalent of
Joe.
like saying King Bach then pulled out a very comically large. Like we're trying to explain like an inside joke, you know what I mean?
Anyways,
like some
I-
obvious joke.
So I edited the lightning coming out of it, right? And that was I put it at like the very end of whatever video I had edited.
Yep. And then
And-
you showed your whole family, but then you had to.
Yeah, so I can't remember who I showed, but they're like, oh my gosh, you have to see this video. It's so funny. So I ran in my room, re-edited it so I could delete that part out. And I think I didn't even delete it. I deleted the lightning.
No, you made it black. Like the clip, the audio clip was still there, I think, but like the whole thing was black.
Yeah, so
couldn't
you
actually
could
see what was-
hear, this is not my only horn, but they just didn't understand what he was saying.
Yeah.
yeah.
But that was like the most stressful point of my life. I was like, no.
We're like, no, we can't. Because we were in like
Like-
7th grade, just like.
Trying to edit a penis joke out of a YouTube video.
My parents can't know I made a penis joke.
But it's.
Yeah.
I feel like if you really did, I don't think they would have cared.
Probably not.
Yeah.
But Nick was
But-
over.
It's so
Nick was
funny.
so afraid of just getting like
Yeah.
just toasted, just
You guys-
absolutely toasted by his family.
Remember the Nick tries, and then we were gonna do like the scary video.
Nah.
I still think we should do that.
What was it called? What
Nick
Nick
versus.
versus.
Nick versus. So
Nick
we-
is like notoriously scared of literally everything.
There was
ever.
a video that they played a horror game, the other guys, and I didn't edit it because I was so scared.
Yeah, but it was a good. We were gonna make like a whole
Don't-
series. We were
don't
gonna
get-
have-
okay, come on, guys, don't
we
make
were
me feel
gonna have
bad.
like 2 to 3 episodes of this thing.
Yep, and Nick just
And
couldn't.
Nick
Nick,
just-
couldn't even edit it. He could have like slowed it down.
Okay,
he could've
well,
skipped
you know,
ahead.
Caleb tried and he scared himself.
No,
and I was like,
well,
after that, I was like, nah.
Well, I tried, but then I didn't remember. I didn't have enough time.
So- yeah,
Remember?
something
I had
like
to
that.
leave.
If you want to
Yeah.
see how scared Nick is,
Um,
look up.
So then I
look up
keep-
the
We made-
kangaroo's pretty scary.
We made
on Idiot Play.
I edited that. That's the funniest thing.
we made a
You'll also see Chubby Nick.
we made a we made a Mad Libs video that was the funniest video
my
ever, and then I
God.
kicked my computer with my boot,
No.
and it just froze.
Nick's like, this is so funny. It just kicks the computer and it just goes.
Oh, shoot.
It just starts like making like.
you
a-
like straight up just push the table and make you like
Yeah, there you go.
Sorry, okay. It was that's what happened.
You can hold
He
it, like,
kicked
down
the
there,
he
too,
kicked
if
the
you
computer, started making a hissing noise, and then the video was just gone.
Yeah.
Oh, that video never came out.
Nope.
Oh,
Yeah.
that absolutely sucks.
It was so funny. We were all there.
I'm pretty
right?
sure we just said D's nuts every time though. If I'm being honest.
Yeah, I think so too.
But it was. We
What
thought
about
it was so
2016,
fun.
dude. That's what it was.
I'm
A
all-
love letter to the idiot
Oh,
playground.
Yeah.
that was 10 months. Well, that was 10 months ago.
That was almost
No
a year.
way.
What the
Jeez.
heck?
Oh, there
No
he
way.
is.
Oh my god.
Look at
I
5 years
know.
ago,
Oh
dude.
my-
5,
I know.
5 years. So wait, well, so when was that?
version of
So if that's 5 years ago, it's 2021. That means it's
2016.
2016.
What'd you just say?
Dude, he looked freaking. Oh my god!
Oh my god.
No!
No.
Please stop. Ethan, what are you doing?
Dude, look at
Pause
everyone.
Nick
Dude, like, okay, Zach kind of looks the same, but Zach looks.
No, he doesn't.
Zach
No.
looks big now.
Caleb, you probably look the most
Oh,
You
similar.
guys
no.
are so. What the flip is that? That's not cool.
Just put the
We
video.
look like children.
Seth, here you
Literal
go.
Children.
No, this is not cool, man. I don't know these guys.
Have you never seen these?
No.
Dude, this is before the glow up.
Oh no! Stop turning! No, no! It's gonna be so.
Hi, my name's Ethan. And my name is Caleb.
And my name's Nicholas. And my name's Zach.
No.
Welcome to the playground.
The Idiot Playground.
The
Dude,
funny
and
thing is,
do you
is me
remember
and
when we
Kiki legit
counted
just carbon
subscribers
copied
on
this.
that?
Yes.
we would sit there and we would watch. We're like, we got a
We'd
view, we got a
refresh.
view.
Yeah,
we
we
would
would
refresh
refresh.
to get a view, and we're like, oh my god, we're getting views, and we would like every video we uploaded, we would like watch the
Alright, what's
views
up,
and
everyone?
Yeah.
watch how many
Idiot Playground
subscribers
here,
we
and
did.
Yeah.
find all of us, and we're just one big idiot. Yeah.
We're just one big idiot.
Anyways, we're gonna be doing Idiot Playground.
I know, dude.
We're just
No, don't point out my.
Dude, Nick looks so different. I think Nick looks the most different.
Oh yeah, no, Nick had a glow
Yeah.
up.
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh god, my glasses are just sliding down my
Zach
face.
is actually tan.
We're all just like
Yeah.
children in this. Like,
Anyways, Nick here will be our.
And I think Zach actually talks in this.
Ethan, and Nick here will be our.
The music is so loud.
remember our like nicknames?
Cock.
I'm Nicholas.
Oh no!
kind of idiot thing.
No, stop.
They call
Stop.
That's not
The editor. Oh my.
Because remember.
Stop! No!
Yes.
It's like,
Can add sweet. Wait,
Wizard Turtle.
Wait, stop! Come on!
Nick, why is your name Wizard Turtle?
Can add sweet
That was
awesome
one
special
of my
effects
things.
to all
I used
video.
to like have.
It was
my-
your Steam profile,
Yeah.
I think. Yeah.
What?
Hi, I'm Ethan. Also known as.
Oh, remember when I was gonna be an
Mr.
editor?
Soulcraft.
Yeah, side editor.
Oh yeah, side editor.
I edited one video.
No. You know what the
Oh, we're
funny
gonna watch it
thing?
all again. Let's go.
No. Okay, we need to stop.
That is so bad, guys.
This is great. His parents were
No, like
kidnapped.
it's so good that it's
Wait,
bad.
I
it
know.
says fun fact.
It's so bad that it's
Looking
good.
at Nick,
Oh,
if you and
Look at Zach, dude. Look at him.
Cool lad. Oh wait, no.
Kool-Aid.
Cool lad.
Dude, fun
Cool
fact.
lad.
That's not how you
my
spell
name
it.
is Kaileb.
I know.
And I'm really
That's what I'm
excited.
called.
Occupation being excited.
Caleb Tudor?
Thank you guys for watching our introduction.
Yeah, that was my,
Make
like,
sure you
Steam.
Look at
and
Ethan,
subscribe
look at
and leave
Ethan.
your comments in the comments.
Oh my
Make sure you
Ethan, no.
I gave myself autism.
He's
like,
all-
in that last clip. I don't know why.
He's like.
It was in that phase where, like, when I didn't know what to do, I just thought making weird faces would be funny,
Yeah.
and obviously not.
Oh,
Hey,
no, it's
wait,
hilarious.
Seth,
now.
Oh no, it's even
Oh.
more.
So press it.
Dude, I think it's even more fun.
Yeah, and then just like you pause it, don't play it.
No, play it all again.
No, and then go up, and you can go to the channel. Yeah.
888 views.
But see, then you go to the last video, that end video. Then you're like, you see.
Press
like,
A on the channel.
Up.
No, you have to go.
Up.
Yeah,
Yeah, there you
press
go.
A.
Right there.
No,
Up,
up.
and press A.
There
There we go.
Sorry, guys.
There's Mark.
Edgar
no.
Allan Poe project.
Yeah, look, the end is a whole 2 years after.
Yeah.
Remember the alarm?
Oh my god.
no, there's a whole story behind that.
No, this
one.
is a boring long video. Yeah.
Please no.
Is this the one that I'm in?
No.
Oh, here we go.
Actually, it might
Oh,
be.
dude, your editing is insane.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Stop! What are you laughing at on screen? Come on.
This is so funny. It's so funny to see Nick's face now.
This is not bad. This right here is not bad.
Oh, this is pretty cool.
We were kind of
Oh.
bad.
Seth, you're ruining it.
Oh, that's hilarious.
How much
like
of this
you-
are we
Now,
keeping?
this is an idiot playground watch along now.
Yeah,
No,
I
this
know.
is. You know how like
It's ours, we
filmmakers,
can't
like
get-
you know, like
we can't
cinematographers,
get,
they'll sit in there watch their movie and like comment.
Special
about
thanks,
Yeah.
Brendan.
That's
Mason.
like
It's you.
Oh, so I
literally.
am in this one.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Brendan is in this
I
one.
don't remember where though.
You
I
play.
I
Oh,
play
this is
Zach.
where
Zachary.
So you
Yeah.
gotta go to the Kyle part.
Oh no,
no.
Kyle.
Dude, yeah, Kyle changed so much since
Seth, you will die.
Oh, that is me right there. That is me.
Yeah.
That's why I have my face. We're not showing my face.
Yeah.
I was like pretending to be choked out.
That's my name. Yes.
That's
How do you
just
know?
Straight up,
You can tell
that's
by the-
straight up Nazi zombies.
That's supposed to.
It's just a wristband.
Yes. And it's not even around the thing.
It's like so
I
stupid.
spent so long on that and it was not even that good.
My dimensional portal.
You're
My
in a
dimensional
different
portal.
shirt.
I watched you get taken away.
I'm not even from the
Oh, it's so bad.
Look, no time to talk. If you guys aren't the real ones,
This
then
is
you
when we
know
like
say
really
my
tried to
Joey
make
will
it
take
like
down
somewhat
my world
cinematic.
Yeah.
But what's in it for me?
Well, what do you want?
Is there even a way for us to get back to
Oh
our
my
world?
god. This is just the car.
I don't think
Yeah.
this world has the technology for it, but
I just like stopped using my freaking
Yes.
Aussie accent. Yeah, my Aussie
help
accent.
us get back to our world.
Yes, I can.
We
do
wrote a
that.
script
Just
for
shoot me
this,
out
dude.
here.
Yeah, we
My name is
did.
Nick. I record for this while me, Joey.
I'm Ethan, and I record
Dude,
for
and
that
I
wild.
think
That
it's
was
so
such a
funny because like our
lazy
plot made
baby
so
face.
much sense to
Yeah.
me and Nick because we were the ones writing it. So we were like, oh, it makes so much sense.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
And
this
then
is
like
sick.
everyone
You guys
else was
really
like,
watch
what
this.
is going on?
Oh, this editing skills right here.
Oh, dude, look at those one-arm push-ups. Yeah. Those are really like bad.
No, you gotta get to
No,
the
go to
Kyle
Kyle.
part. You gotta
Go to
get to the
Kyle
Kyle part.
I gotta go.
No. Look, watch this. Watch
This is
this.
too much for me.
No.
Gotta get to the
Seth,
Kyle
Seth,
part.
just say
Watch the Kyle
what-
part real quick.
Just watch.
Watch the Kyle part real quick.
Dude, Kyle looks like a 5-year-old.
No, he sounds.
Okay, Ethan looks like he's 6.
Seth,
and a half more.
Seth.
Wait,
this
go
is
back,
bad.
go back, go back,
Seth,
go back.
This is a whole different level of bad. Watch this.
Really?
Just-
Yeah, right there. Remember
Why
when,
is Nick falling every
I don't know.
See that kid right there?
do you remember when you were, oh my god.
It's like 5.
Yeah!
Dirtbag.
Dude, he's so small. He looks like a midget.
Wow, I conveniently run out of bullets.
Oh my Nick!
Oh my god. You
don't-
actually hit him with a rock, dude. You were throwing rocks at him.
Look at
like-
Nick's face.
No, come on. It's my chin fat, all right?
Wow, I conveniently run out of bullets.
Look at Nick's face.
Yeah! Woo!
So Nick's definitely
Oh yes, perfect place to pause.
I got a topic.
Oh okay.
I mean, it's all I got, really.
Okay, let's do that.
A movie that you love that everybody else hates.
Boss Baby.
That's perfect, yeah.
Dude, Boss Baby.
What is wrong with
That's
you?
tough. That's tough.
Such a good movie.
That's
Okay, let Brennan please make your case.
Okay, just hear me out. Okay, Boss Baby is such a stupidly bad movie that that is what
No,
makes it
you
good.
don't. You think it's
No,
good.
I do.
You
I still
liar.
think it's a good movie, but like, that's me. I think it's a good movie. You guys obviously hate it, but I
Well,
think
I've
that's
never-
what makes
okay,
it
I
so
haven't-
good.
I've never
Be
seen
honest, I haven't seen
You
it.
guys haven't seen it. You guys are.
I
hating
see
on
No,
it.
why would I see that movie?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you see it?
Dude, I think it's a good
Why
movie.
wouldn't
No,
you see
wait,
it?
do you like
it? Well, I don't think it's horrible. I
You
think
really
it
look at that
has-
movie and you're like, I want to watch that.
Okay,
Yes.
no. I wouldn't be
Well,
like,
no.
oh, I want to watch this the very second.
story
but I would
behind that
look
movie-
back at that movie and be like, oh, I don't regret watching Boss Baby.
The story behind that movie was I was old enough to watch the movie that me and my sister went to go watch, but she wasn't.
Oh.
So we
Okay.
were already at the movie theater. My dad had dropped us off, so we had to watch a movie that we could both like. Were
What were you
enough go
trying to
watch.
see?
I honestly don't remember because I didn't see it. So
'Cause you were
obviously-
too-
He was just so blown away
Dude,
by
I was
Boss
so
Baby.
blown away by the stupid fart jokes and baby jokes.
That's the
inside of
thing.
movie.
It's literally like the trailer. It's
It's
like
goo
you
goo
could
gaga.
tell. You could tell it's just a dumb. Like
You can
if you're a
tell it
kid,
is
I'm sure.
such a
I'm
good
sure if
movie.
you grew up with it, it'd be fine. But
Yeah.
like, look, I can watch. I like cartoons. All right, I love cartoons. But you gotta give me something actually
Yeah.
substantial.
like some substance, like
Not just I'm baby, ha ha ha. I'm baby, but I can talk, so
That's
I
what
just make
makes it
baby
so
jokes.
good.
I poop my diaper, ha ha.
That's
like-
what makes it so good.
No.
but you haven't seen
How?
it, so that's not what happened.
It's not either. Yeah.
Oh yeah, really? Really? It
It's,
isn't?
it's not.
It's not.
So it's funny because like I honestly I hate like fart jokes and like stuff like that, but just the way they do it is like
I don't
surprising
think there was
in a
any
way.
fart
I
joke.
There is
don't-
one. There's one.
Oh, there's one.
There's one.
Okay, but in an hour and a half, if there's one fart joke, it just seems very like dismissible.
Out of all the movies you could have watched, you were telling me that's the only movie you and your sister were like.
Okay, but
yeah,
you-
let's go watch that.
Okay,
I don't
okay,
think there was
okay.
honestly
But you
anything
were
else.
saying a movie that you like that everyone else
That everyone hates,
That's
yeah.
that's a good.
I mean, it's a
I
good
would
movie
say-
because
So what's one that you
I
like?
would say that's a really good like choice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because it's not like horrendous, but it's not
Yeah.
definitely like.
I just think it's embarrassing.
Yeah.
I don't think so. I
It's
honestly
not top
genuinely
quality
think that movie
by
was
any
good.
means.
Okay, anyway,
It was good enough to make a second one.
That's you know what? I'm surprised honestly
Yeah.
that it made that much money.
But it did. So.
that does not mean it's good. That does not mean it's good. It means
Hey.
people saw it.
And
Okay.
and does it mean that?
I
It
wonder
was-
what the draw was. What was it? Was like, this is the movie that we're gonna greenlight a sequel for. Like, how did it make that much money?
It made a TV show too.
Yeah, and a TV show on Netflix.
Yes.
I'm
What?
honestly now that I'm
Dude,
thinking
it's like
about
the
it.
equivalent of like, you know those like spin-off shows that they make of like Pac-Man or like Sonic.
Yeah. It's like
Like-
that.
Yeah,
It's
but
like a
there's money.
spin-off,
There's
like,
there's
horrible-
money, and there's like an audience for that. Who the hell
There's
went
a
and
money
watched
and
Boss
audience
Baby?
for Boss Baby.
Yeah.
Probably a
That's
bunch
bad.
of babies, and they liked it.
But like, not every freaking random kids movie is good enough. Honestly, not. Actually, I take a step back. I'm pretty sure every kids animated movie that's come out, minus like one or two, has gotten a sequel that aren't even good. Secret Lives of Pets got a
Yeah,
sequel.
I
What's
have
that
Yeah.
one
movie?
word.
Trash.
I have one word.
Trolls got a sequel. I don't know if that movie's good or not. I'm just saying.
It was
Troll.
Yeah.
Actually, I
Not
didn't
good
think
enough.
Trolls wasn't that
I'm not
bad.
saying it's bad. I'm just
I
saying
didn't think
it's a
Trolls was
kids
bad.
movie,
good
so
enough
kids
to
are
warrant a sequel though.
all
I don't
kids
think
are gonna
so.
like it. So the parents are just gonna go and like,
Oh yeah.
yeah, parents are just gonna go and take their kids to it, whether or not
You
it's a
can
good
answer
movie.
if you need to.
The Nut Job got a sequel, or
Yeah,
Nuts,
just step out.
wherever the movie's called.
Nut job.
The Nut Job. Right? Yeah.
So,
That got a
wait, so
sequel.
Ethan, what's a movie that you love but everybody else hates then?
I would say the one that comes to mind when I think of the movies that
Just
I
be
love
careful.
that everybody else hates is what?
You
Yes,
got a
answer
call. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was like, what the? I would say no, not everybody hates this movie.
Caleb, close the door. Thank you.
Did you
Not-
have to? Caleb, close the door.
Well, I don't want the cats going there.
Caleb, close the door. Caleb.
You sound
Close
like
the
your it sounded like your impression that you were doing earlier.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm a paraplegic. Sorry, Ethan, continue. What were you saying?
I would say a movie that I love that a lot of people hate.
Yeah.
Or a lot of people, at least critically, nobody likes.
Okay.
Amazing Spider-Man 2.
I
Okay.
can't
But
argue
that's
that
not
because
like
I love that movie.
You can't say that's a universal hate
Really
thing.
love that.
I love that
emotional
movie.
over there.
I love that movie.
Yeah, I mean, I think partially it's because I saw it when I was younger, so like I wasn't as big of a movie critic. Two, I'm a huge Spider-Man fan.
I've watched it recently and I like it.
That's why.
No,
I
I've seen. I watch it now and I still love
Yeah,
it.
me too.
That's
Now-
why I think that's not like the
Yeah,
universally.
but a lot of people think that movie's utter, like, not just that it's bad, that it's utter
Well, I never saw
dog shit. Well, I don't know. Maybe
I have
you would
two-
think so.
I have two,
Two.
and I think that they were critically and also probably you guys would have opinions on them.
Okay.
Yeah.
First one, Power Rangers, the newer one.
Never seen
Yeah, that movie's okay. It wasn't
Specifically because of one scene that gives me goosebumps every time I see
When
it.
they-
and
when they
specifically,
transform.
when the pink
yes,
Power Ranger
when
comes
they
in. Oh.
no, when they transform, specifically because of the soundtrack.
What song's playing?
For whatever song plays right there, I can never find it anywhere. I've tried.
Is
so many
it
times.
like a remix of the?
No. No, it's this very specific score
I'm back.
that they made specifically for the movie
Okay.
that gives me goosebumps every time I watch it.
Is that theme song not at all in that movie?
It is. It's
Okay.
right after that part.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So what's the other one then?
The other one, Pixels.
Oh no.
Come on!
Is that the Adam Sandler
yeah.
movie?
Come
one that
on!
everyone
Pixels is not that
That
bad.
movie was so
so
bad.
It's not that bad.
Yes,
Probably
it
like
was.
one
You know,
of the
people
worst Adam
hated
Sandler
on
movies.
it, but I didn't hate it.
It's
One-
not that bad.
One,
don't know
I have
why people hate it.
completely erased it from my brain.
Why?
I remember
why,
absolutely nothing
Okay, but
from
why
it.
do you hate it so much?
Because it was cringe.
It was a little bit cringe, but like
Wasn't funny. It was cool to see
It's
someone.
Okay,
honestly-
it literally just popped in my brain. And I was kind of like, oh yeah, I thought that movie was all right, but I know that it gets a lot of hate.
And
see,
it's
the
like
thing
So
is-
maybe I'd have to see it again, but for right now,
Can you remember-
it's not that bad.
Can you remember any specific like lines in that movie that just stick out?
No.
definitely not.
Because it's not a memorable movie.
I mean,
Well,
it's
I mean, I
definitely
guess
not a
mine,
memorable
but I can
movie,
remember,
but I
like,
wouldn't say it was
scenes.
like.
I
just
remember the
horrendous.
Pac-Man.
Yeah, I remember
Yeah, I
Pac-Man.
remember Pac-Man being in it, and then there's like a Donkey Kong thing where
Yeah.
it goes the barrel. you
Yes.
know? That's it.
But that's like
That's
is
because I
that just
remember the
Space
video
Invaders?
game.
The
Yeah,
Space
I remember the video
Invaders.
game part.
Yeah.
I remember there's a guy that gets with like a video game.
Yeah, that
Chick,
was cringe.
chick,
that was
yes.
the cringe.
That's
That
all
was
I remember
cringe.
that.
Oh, that is weird.
That
That
was
was
really
pretty weird.
But it's just like it wasn't. I legit don't even remember the plot.
The
I know
aliens are
they.
taking over the world. That's
but
what
why?
it is.
Yeah.
I don't remember. I do not remember.
It's like aliens that take the form of the video games because that's what they learn. Like when
Yeah.
when they come to the planet, they learn
Yeah.
about the video games and they use
See,
it to
at
weaponize
least I
them.
feel like at least I can die on the hill being like, you know, Spider-Man 2. I think Spider-Man 2
Okay,
has
but
some
that's such
qualities
a-
to it.
Okay, Ethan, but
Pixels
a
is
lot of
just
people like that
garbage.
movie.
a lot of people like.
No, they do, but that's what
Not
I'm
big
saying is
Spider-Man.
like a lot of like that movie was critically shat on.
Well, yeah, mine were too, but like also
Like a lot of people like the prequels, but they're garbage.
They're not garbage.
Like,
Oh,
a lot,
like
like
the-
a lot of people will tell you like
they're not garbage.
yeah, they're bad, but people like
No,
them
no.
anyway.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes,
Like, it's
yes, so
probably
that's
that
how
similar.
Amazing Spider-Man is. And I think that for this topic, you
I
gotta
know-
choose something
I don't think there's a
more
movie
like an unpopular opinion.
I loved watching The Meg,
You did?
I loved watching it.
That's a better.
but that's the thing is I
argument.
didn't watch it. I didn't love it. I knew I was watching it. It was bad, but it was fun because it was
Yeah, because
like,
we were
it was
making fun
not
of
trying
it. We
to
were
be a-
making fun of it the whole time.
Like The Amazing
Yeah.
Spider-Man 2, I watch it not because I'm laughing at the like I will go and watch Spider-Man 3 and I will laugh my ass off because that
Yeah.
movie is
Yeah.
hilarious. And there's a lot of dumb cringe. That movie's not good. That movie's
Yeah.
not good. Straight
It's
up.
not a good Spider-Man.
That is not a movie. That is a movie I like, but not because I like it.
Yeah.
I think it's bad. Whereas
Yeah.
Amazing Spider-Man 2, I'm like, when people are like, oh, like I hated the Green
I
Goblin.
don't even
thought he was
remember
stupid.
The Amazing Spider-Man 2. I don't even remember what happens. in The
I
Amazing
remember
Spider-Man
it
2.
vividly. I've watched this movie so many times. And then like Electro was a little weird. I feel like Jamie Foxx, like they didn't really use him that well. But I don't know. I'm like, I don't. There's never a point. There's never a dull moment. There's never like, oh my god, this is so painful. Where it's like, I couldn't even tell you why it got as critically panned as it did. That's why I'm saying like.
Well, I'm the
that's why I
same way
think
with
that.
with Power Rangers. Pixel's not as much because I don't remember
I don't
it.
think Power Rangers is bad. I don't think a lot of people
I don't think
hated
it
that
was.
movie. I just think it was like.
I think it was a little bit slow. I think that's
was
why.
slow.
I think
It took
that's why people
forever.
were like. I think people were really like. A
thought you
little
said
bit
you
I would
upset
say
with
that's
it.
mediocre.
I thought you said you never
Oh,
saw it.
I saw it.
They
Oh,
were
okay.
well. It's because you're trying to take something. So Power Rangers is an old cartoon. So you're trying to mature it with the audience. So you're trying to like wherever the audience is now. That's how you're catering to the people who have already watched Power Rangers.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
like, so a lot of people who watch Power Rangers are like you and me, who are already like older now and like.
Yeah.
When did this come out? I think this was like
2017, 2018.
Yeah,
It was
so
a
we were
few
in high
years
school.
ago,
So we were in
very
high
few,
school.
yeah.
You know what I mean? So you're trying to cater to like high schools or college students. So you have to like
Even older
adulterate it.
because there's a lot of
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Mighty Morphin was like in the 90s.
Yeah,
so,
so it goes even farther back than that.
I think
you know?
I think they try to take something that nobody took seriously. Like you didn't watch this being like,
Yeah.
this is some deep.
Yeah.
Like I'm not saying Power Rangers is bad.
Yeah.
I loved it as a kid, and I don't have as much nostalgia as like Nick and Zach. Like that was their whole childhood was Power Rangers. But like I watched it, and like I said, I don't think it was bad. It was definitely slow, but it's like they tried to definitely like take something that just wasn't designed to be taken seriously,
Right.
and they tried to make it take it a little seriously, and it was just like, I don't know if
It
that
was
works.
different. It was a different take.
I don't know. I wasn't like, oh, this is I just think it was middle of the road. For me, kind of forgettable. Like I didn't really remember. I know they try to set up like the Green Ranger or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think that movie's ever getting a sequel. So
Probably not.
I don't think it. Did that well.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
I don't know. Yeah, I think maybe a sequel could be better. I don't know. But
So what do you guys think about like the new Godzilla movies? I don't know.
the
haven't
newest
seen
one
them.
was bad.
So
Not as bad as King of the Monsters.
Wait, newest one as
Yeah.
in
Godzilla versus Kong.
it was bad.
Godzilla.
Really?
Yeah.
I haven't seen
So
it.
okay, so here's my grievance.
Well, actually, maybe Godzilla of Kong was worse.
No,
I don't
so,
know, dude.
So here's my grievance with that movie is it needed more time. It needed more time to set up.
No.
It needed more time. It just needed more.
It
needed
didn't
more
use
time.
the time that it was given at all. There's this random like
The only thing I've heard about it is just too much Millie Bobby Brown once again.
Oh well, not even okay. So
No,
I'll give the movie
Millie
credit.
Bobby-
I'll give the movie
No.
credit. It doesn't linger on one
specific character.
one like group too much.
Yeah.
Like I hated that group, Millie Bobby Brown and
Yeah.
this stupid conspiracy theorist and this random fat
Yeah.
kid from
It was
fat
really
kid from
dumb.
Deadpool.
It was really dumb.
Oh, he's
They
in that
were
movie? Oh, God.
they were so it was like so bad. And then the actual Godzilla versus Kong stuff. Godzilla's barely in the movie. Kong goes on a side quest
yeah.
for most of the movie.
It's literally
Just him
Kong the movie.
looking for his weapon. That's what he's doing. He's looking
What
for
the
his
heck?
weapon. And I'm just like, oh my god, it was just boring. And then the final fight was so
awesome. Was
no,
awesome. Come on.
No.
No.
Okay, I watched it in my house, so maybe like in IMAX, be like, whoa! But like,
Dude, I watched it in the
it
theater.
felt like it didn't live up to the like. You're sitting there this whole time, like I'm sitting through this stupid
Like, this fight needs
garbage
to be
just so I
awesome.
can get to this fight.
Yeah.
Get to the fight, dumb. Like the actual fight between Godzilla and Kong was fine. And then there's this other fight where they're introducing another.
Which I already know.
Yeah.
'cause it was
Like
spoiled.
another part. I feel like
It's
you
just-
probably could have guessed
well,
they end up
that's-
teaming up
so-
a little bit,
so
but that
that's-
fight was so bad, so bad. It ended in the absolute worst way possible,
Wow.
and it wasn't even like that long. It didn't feel like it lasted that long. The one thing about Godzilla vs Kong is it felt like it was over really fast, which
Yeah.
was surprising for a movie I didn't
Wow.
like at all. Godzilla King of the Monsters felt like it dragged, and that movie sucked too. But
So here was
Fights were better than that
so
one.
here was my grievance was, look, if Godzilla versus Kong was gonna be successful, it needed more time. The entire plot was a side quest, like for Kong to go and get his like friggin' weapon. That could have been a movie on its own, like introducing this new.
They probably maybe could
area
have
or
given
whatever.
Kong another movie, but like I don't think they should have made that movie any longer. It would have made it so much worse if that movie was.
Well,
any
no,
longer.
I'm not saying it. I'm not saying it needed more screen time.
You're
I'm
saying
it needed more time to develop the story so that we could just get to Godzilla versus Kong.
Yeah.
And so like the movie needed to be like what I'm saying is that whole side quest needed to be Kong's own movie, and then they would have this movie after explaining all this stupid stuff that
Especially
we needed to know.
when-
It was just too much going on at once. There was too much going on. The audience didn't know what to follow. You know, like
Well, for a movie called Godzilla versus King Kong, you know, you want a lot of Godzilla versus King Kong.
And there's just
Yeah.
that's the thing.
That's a
Is
good
like
point.
if you're a Godzilla fan, you're gonna hate this movie, 100%.
Yeah.
Like if you're a Kong guy, maybe you'll like it a lot more. But if you are there because you like Godzilla and you want to see Godzilla win,
I'm a Godzilla guy.
well, you're not gonna see any Godzilla at all.
Dang.
you see him like
he's
what,
mad.
3
He's
times?
mad at the beginning, and everyone's just like, he's a bad guy now, and you're like, what? He's been the hero
Yeah.
for the past
Yeah.
2 movies. Like, and then you're just like, okay, and then they're just like, we gotta stop Godzilla. What? And then you're just like, they don't like really explain it that
Yeah.
well at all.
But they needed. What I'm saying is like, so like Marvel, if they made if like one of the first things they made was just like the Avengers and the Avengers 2 and the Avengers 3 and like they all just came out, no one would have known what was going on. Like they had to make all these movies.
That's why Justice
explaining
League. That's why
all
Justice
the-
League
That's
sucks.
why exactly,
Yeah.
and that's my point. They needed to make more time to introduce, if they're gonna introduce these characters, to introduce them.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
obviously everybody knows the comic book
Yeah.
versions. Everybody knows like the
Yeah.
old versions of Godzilla and stuff, but it's like these
Yeah.
aren't the old versions of them anymore. So it's you need time to develop what
Right.
the new ones are.
Yeah,
Or
one
else
of-
no one's gonna care about them.
DC just totally like, it feels like they did not care at all.
Oh no, they
don't
didn't.
like.
They didn't.
I'm
They
like, dude.
did that movie so for it called the Justice League. They did that movie Injustice because it could have been so cool. It could have been
Dropping bars.
It could have been so cool of a movie. Like
Anybody can rap.
the idea's there. It's literally the Avengers, but freaking DC. You know what I mean? What is it?
He said anyone can rap.
Oh no. We're already back on that.
The way you said it, dude, was
Yeah,
no.
anyone can rap.
Oh, no. The way he
No.
just said, anyone can rap.
Like anyone.
It just
Yeah.
nobody heard.
And if you want a
So
quote unquote good version of the Justice League, you have to waste 4 hours of your life
To watch this.
No,
Snyder
it's
Cut.
bad. It's still bad. It's
It
just
is
it's like bad with like sprinkles on it. It's
I
like
think-
poop with sprinkles on
I
it.
watched
So wait,
that garbage.
Caleb, was that your movie that you were saying that you liked that?
No,
Nobody
yeah. What
else
is
likes?
your movie that you don't that you like or that you
So
love?
that I still do because deep down I'm like, dude,
Kong versus.
I love that.
Godzilla?
I love that. My childhood is Godzilla.
Oh, damn.
we have Deathly Hallows Part 1 for the Wii.
Oh wow.
What?
Yeah, they made a video game specifically for Part 1. I was like,
Is it good?
I've never played it.
Do you have it?
Have you played Call of Duty on the
It
Wii?
looks bad.
Dude,
I don't think I
Call of
played
Duty
it,
on the
but-
Wii
It was
is
so
so
bad.
hard.
It's so hard.
hard.
Yeah.
I
Dude,
played
that's why you gotta get the
zombies
gun.
with
You gotta
my
get the
friend
gun
on the
Yeah.
Wii.
remote.
It was so hard.
The
You have to
gun
like
There's a gun
because
remote.
because
There
you
is a
have
gun
to
remote.
like turn
Yeah.
with the remote.
That's so stupid.
And then you have to press the B button to shoot.
Yeah.
They
And
should have
then
made it like an
it's
on-rail
really-
shooter or something.
It was so
instead.
weird. And then you had to like flick the remote to like it was so
Yeah, it was.
When they tried to port everything to the Wii because it was like the most popular
I mean,
console
it
ever.
did. I mean, it did pave the way for like Nintendo Switch and like. The
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I just, man, there's so much dog on that console though.
What do you mean?
But
Come
there's so
on.
many good things.
No,
on that
I agree
console.
there is. I'm just saying that a lot of people try to cash in on it. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Well, remember
But-
50 Great Games? Were those 50 Great Games, Nick?
Yes. Oh my God, that was the best game we've ever played.
Nick, do you actually remember that game?
50
It did
Great
not
Games.
control at all.
What's 50
none
Great
of
Games?
Really?
none of the motion controls work.
What are
the
you
hell is
talking
50
about?
Great
You don't remember
Games?
just dying, like just because you're like, why am I not moving? You don't remember that at all,
Maybe I. Yeah.
dude. You need to turn that shit on and then like actually
50
play it.
Great Games was so great.
We played
That's
it
why
when
it's
we
called
when-
50 Great Games.
We played it when we thought everything was good, but that game was not good.
Let me do some research.
We do some
It's just
research.
it's like Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games, kind of a little bit.
Okay.
It's just a bunch of mini games,
Yeah,
Okay.
but they control really bad,
really badly.
really badly.
It was 30 Great Games,
Whatever.
and
That's
It was
20
the
less
best game I've ever
dog
played
games.
in my
One of
entire
the,
life.
One of the best things.
I do remember the controls.
Yeah, they were just bad.
But it was fun still.
I mean, yeah, we had fun with it, but it's not because it was good.
What do you, this is so fun. Oh my God, this brings back so many memories.
I know you would not like it.
Oh my gosh, I would destroy you. I got
right,
I got a
basically
40
rolling the
I
dice.
got a 42% on Metacritic, so 2.6 out of 5 in Walmart.
Wow.
That's how you know it's
Everybody
bad.
trusts the Walmart rating. So
That's the
That's
most
not true.
highly,
Anyways,
most critically acclaimed.
Story
Alright,
Grid Games
guys.
is the best game, or the best game out there. I recommend it.
Don't waste your money.
All right. So this episode went on quite a long time, and I think it's okay though because we've been gone for a little while.
Yeah,
But,
it's nice. It's nice to like, cause I actually haven't seen you. Well, I came and I saw you, and then I saw you briefly,
Mm-hmm.
and then I don't.
When you
Oh
were
no, we
last
did.
time, we
I
went and
actually,
got
yeah,
sushi,
we did.
yeah.
We did, but we didn't hang out. We didn't hang
Sushi.
out with you.
Okay.
I think I saw you, but then we didn't. Yeah, because we went and got.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Well,
just a
it's
catch-up
just-
sesh.
Yeah, but it was
Yeah.
just it's nice to. Like,
And it's great to have Kaileb back, and I'm hoping too that when we continue this podcast, that we can have you on more.
often.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just gotta clear my schedule. and-
Yeah, you're super busy
I
man.
gotta make myself free for you guys.
But yeah, thanks for taking the time to listen to us. We're on
Everything?
YouTube. Yeah, literally everything. YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, anything you want, we're on there. We have a TikTok. We're
Yep.
popping off on that.
Yep. I get the OG podcast on whatever you want, and you'll probably find us.
All right, that's the OG podcast signing out.
The idiot player.
Yeah.